A former Walk-in-a-Box employee has told Nine News of inefficient chaos under the stewardship of Stephen Marshall, saying he doesn't think he's qualified to run the state. It comes amid another nasty day on the campaign as both leaders hit the wrong note.
It's rare to find these two singing the same tune, and that's probably a good thing.
There's no change, there's no pace. Everything within its place just makes it harder to believe that he won't be around.
Apologies to all Cold Chisel fans.
Fair enough.
But no apologies from the Premier for these mail-outs attacking the Liberal candidate in Elder. The opposition says the leaflet's racist.
I think that it's offensive and it's a thinly veiled racist attack.
It's a dog whistle. It's completely outrageous that the government would use this type of material. Look, there is no place for racism in South Australian politics.
I'm not going to be lectured to by them.
Can you see how that might be offensive, though?
No.
Stephen Marshall's offended Labor's still sniffing around his former Walk-in-a-Box franchise.
And it begs the question, what was Labor trying to push?
But a former employee who sold his Asian eatery to Walk-in-a-Box and then worked for Mr Marshall as a casual cook in 4 restaurants says the chain was inefficient and badly run, particularly the Hackham store.
There seemed to be nobody in charge. Stephen was rarely there. It was very chaotic.
I'm not going to respond to that sort of fear and smear. It was a business I was involved in 10 years ago. There were individual managers in those stores.
But Simon says those managers were teenagers who didn't receive the necessary support.
It was poorly stocked, it was poorly run, very poor customer service, and it was embarrassing to be there.
The Hackham Walk-in-a-Box has since closed and the shopfront's now being operated as an independent Asian food business. But Stephen Marshall's claim to be backing business doesn't sit well with this former employee.
If somebody can't run a small business, I don't think they can run the state. Simple as that.
And Tom Richardson joins us now live. Tom, what does this mean for Stephen Marshall?
Well, it's not ideal for him. He's made a virtue of his small business background, and now a former worker says one of his major ventures was far from a success. But look, whether any of this sticks to Stephen Marshall so late in the campaign remains to be seen. Certainly all the polls to date suggest he's set to become South Australia's next Premier in just 3 days' time.